The Taal volcano erupted in the Philippines on Sunday, making for an eerie sight with a huge plume of smoke. Stunning pictures of volcanic lightning were taken several minutes after the eruption. The lightning shooting from the volcano is caused by colliding of ash particles to gain charges. You know, this is similar to how lightning forms within a thunderstorm. Electricity will flow from charged particles within this plume of ash, water droplets, and smoke, which makes lightning occur. Here is how lightning occurs. All particles within the clouds first start neutral. As some of these particles collide with one another, the friction will charge these particles. These particles will then separate from one another based on their charge, whether that's positive or negative. Finally, the difference is charge is too great, which will cause electricity to flow between the charged particles. This is all physics, really. Volcanic lightning is rare, and scientists are still studying on how this phenomenon occurs. According to NASA, the Taal volcano spewed ash and lava up to 9 miles into the sky. This explosive activity can even be seen from space, which was observed by Japan's satellite. Taal is the second most active volcano near Manila, and many evacuations were in place for people in high-risk areas.